Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe it's time to say goodbye to my hydrangea theme for July, but in today's video, we will be setting up my bullet journal for August 2023. And now without further ado, let's start planning. So the theme that I decided to go for August is a kuromi with lavender theme. And I'll be using two different art mediums, which are brush pens and colored pencils. For the Sanrio character Kuromi, I'm using the colored fineliners and brush pens from Etcher. So as you can see here, I'm using a purple and pink fineliner to outline Kuromi. And after that, I'm just using the purple and pink brush pens to color the character. I think I'm really experimenting a lot with this month's setup, so besides using color pencils, which I'm going to show you a bit later, it's also my first time using purple and pink fineliners for the outline. But I really like how it looks and it feels really nice as well to try something new in my setups. So yeah, now let me show you the other art medium that I'll be using for this setup, which are colored pencils. And I would just like to thank Arrtx for kindly gifting me this huge box of colored pencils. So this is the Arrtx 126 color pencil set, and I'm honestly just so in love with the wide range of colors that I can choose from. But for this setup, I'll be using three colors, which are lilac, violet, and asparagus green to draw my lavenders. So the color pencils are really smooth in my opinion, and I also really like how pigmented they are. It is also very easy to apply the colors without putting too much pressure. I remember when I was a kid, I always used a lot of pressure when using my color pencils that I ended up getting calluses. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying these color pencils and I just can't wait to use them more often in my future setups. So now, let's talk a bit about my cover page. So for this month's cover page, I have Kuromi kind of sitting on a lavender view. Even though you can only see like 4 lavenders, but it's a lavender view. I kind of wish I drew more at the back, but oh well. So below the drawing, I wrote the word August with the purple brush pen from Etcher and added some heart details with my Jelly Roll white gel pen. And then I further decorated it with some gold details and some washi tape across the top and bottom of the page. The washi tape that I used was from the Enchanted Garden collection from Notebook Therapy, and I guess that's it for my cover page. Now, the page on the left is my monthly log, which is an overview of the entire month, where I plan and schedule events for the entire month of August. So it's the same as all the previous months. It's a one-page spread with a calendar, and the empty spaces is where I'll be drawing kuromi and all the lavenders. Speaking of kuromi and lavenders, I think I haven't really told you guys the reason why I chose this theme. So I chose lavenders for this month's theme is because I felt like I haven't done a full-on purple theme before, so I wanted to try making a purple theme, and lavender was the first thing that popped into my mind. And as for kuromi, I've been seeing Sanrio characters almost everywhere recently, and I just can't resist myself from drawing one of the characters in my setup. So I chose the purple version kuromi to match the purple lavenders. And now moving on to the next page is going to be my mood tracker for the month. So for this mood tracker, I decided to once again go with the circular mood tracker because I've been really loving the one from last month. So what I did is I just drew a big circle with 31 segments that represents all the 31 days of August. And if you're wondering how I'm going to use this mood tracker, basically I'll just color in these segments with different colors according to my mood. And to decorate the mood tracker, I just drew kuromi in the middle of the circular mood tracker and some lavenders on the bottom of the page. And this is the key that shows which color indicates which mood. Now moving on to the next page is my habit tracker. For this month's habit tracker, I'll be using the individual habit trackers and I'll be having 6 of them as usual for 6 of the habits that I want to track for the month. And sadly for this habit tracker, I wasn't able to draw kuromi because there was a lack of space, so I just drew the lavenders across the bottom of the page. But I honestly really like how it looks like a field of lavenders across the 2 pages over here. So yeah, if you don't want to draw kuromi in your setup, it can just be the lavenders and it will still look very pretty. So here's the finished spread of my mood tracker and habit tracker for August. Now flipping over to the next page is my trusty budget tracker that helps me to keep track of all my income and expenses for the month. So for this month's budget tracker, I have the 4-column table as usual, where the first column is the date, the second column is the details, the third column has a plus sign which is for income, and the fourth column has a minus sign which is for expenses. And at the bottom is where I'll be totaling up both the income and expenses at the end of the month. And to decorate the budget tracker, I drew kuromi light laying down on a field of lavenders, and I honestly just really like how cute it looks. And now the page on the right is going to be my brain dump spread. The layout for this spread is pretty simple. I have my title brain dump with lavenders on the sides and kuromi light waving hello at the bottom right of the page. So here's how my budget tracker and brain dump spread looks like for August. Now, the last spread that I'm going to show you today is my first weekly spread of the month. So as usual, like all the other weekly spreads that I did in the previous months, I drew 7 boxes for all the 7 days of the week, Monday to Sunday. And at the top of each box, I made some cute purple hearts to write down the first letter of each day, like M is for Monday, W is for Wednesday, and so on. And after that, I also used the space below the title for my weekly events. And then I continue to decorate the page with lots and lots of lavenders. So this is how my first weekly spread for August looks like. So now, here's the final flip through of my bullet journal setup for August 2023. I honestly really enjoy creating this month's theme. I had a lot of fun using the color pencils. It really brings back the nostalgia of my childhood days where I always draw with color pencils. So yeah, if you also enjoy the setup, please remember to like and subscribe and follow my Instagram and Kofi at lootengstudio. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.